Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had 2 directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Looking at YELP GWPH PCLN and NVDA and Tesla on the daily and weekly time frame. So YELP, the oversold bounce continued, but we rejected from the lower Bollinger Band resistance. Absolutely no surprises there. It's the second rejection in 3 days. The bulls are still holding a couple support levels, 35.14 and 35.39. But if we can't close above that lower Bollinger Band tomorrow, we are likely going to lose those supports. So that is an essential level to update at the open and watch to see if the bulls can turn that level into support and continue to see this bounce play out with 36.60 resistance, the high of today. The weekly time frame is a bullish reversal doji, and I do like the odds that we do see a bullish reversal candlestick form here on the weekly time frame, maintaining this higher low pattern, and the bulls are going to have to see follow through next week to confirm this reversal candlestick, but it's all about that lower Bollinger Band on the daily as we head into tomorrow. GWPH extremely strong follow through. Biotech sector is strong, GWPH is strong. Ideal scenario as we have continuation to the upside and a close above the upper Bollinger Band right under the high of the day. Upper Bollinger Band support, keep updating that at the open each morning. As long as the bulls close above it, they are in breakout mode and extremely strong. And we keep forming higher lows. We've seen higher lows now 5 days in a row. I'm looking at resistance of 132.73, and then the upper Bollinger Band is a very key resistance. It's right there at the same level, and the bulls have to see some big-time volume to get above this weekly upper Bollinger Band resistance. Otherwise, we can expect some consolidation. So the next 3 days will be very telling to see how the price reacts to this upper Bollinger Band. But to break the lower high pattern, 134.63 breaking would have us looking at the all-time high of 137.88. On the verge of a weekly bullish MACD cross, keeping an eye on that as well. PCLN bulls are consolidating. It looks like a bull flag of healthy, normal consolidation. Our current support is 1630. Then we're looking at 1620, 1610, all the way down the ladder. But as long as we see this contained consolidation following a big-time blue sky breakout, we know the bulls are still strong. We can be looking for a bullish entry. Look what happened last time. All-time high, 4 days of consolidation, normal and healthy and contained, and then big-time continuation for 6 days in a row. Looking for a very similar pattern unless we see a spike in bear volume or some other action that indicates otherwise. Bulls are trying to hold the upper Bollinger Band on the weekly of 1642 to remain in breakout mode on the weekly time frame with 3 trading days left to go. I do expect a bit further consolidation. The question will be, when are the bulls going to show up? And if we hold 1630 support tomorrow, that will be indication number 1 that perhaps the bulls are ready to show back up. If we break 1630, we know to be patient. More consolidation is coming. NVDA bullish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame after a gap down open. We bounced right off 106.33 support. We were watching the low from January 25th. Bounced off of that penny by 4 cents and saw some nice upside action. A green day tomorrow will confirm this bullish reversal candlestick, but I expect a short-term weak bounce, and I expect the bears to continue to have some control here. So I would not be surprised to reject from the middle Bollinger Band resistance tomorrow. We've got 110.15, the high of today, and then that middle Bollinger Band is going to be in the low 111s. So if we do reject from a short-term oversold bounce, we're going to be watching the weekly 8-period exponential moving average, and we have not seen a convincing confirmation of a bearish reversal candlestick on the weekly time frame in a very long time. But if we lose this 8-period exponential, it's going to be the first time in a year. We're going to be on the verge of a bearish MACD cross and on the verge of a bearish TCG cross of these exponential moving averages, the 4 and the 8 period. So the bears are starting to creep in here, expecting a little bit further follow through on the bounce, but then expecting the bears to assert themselves. And then we'll be looking down at 99.11 to maintain the higher low pattern. It's going to be important for the bulls to maintain 99.11. Tesla on the daily time frame is a bearish reversal inverted hammer after seeing significant further follow through to the upside today. A red day and a loss of the upper Bollinger Band tomorrow will have us look for normal healthy consolidation following the breakout. Last time we had normal healthy consolidation, look what it led to. So short term, looking bearish for consolidation. Support is 278.61 and then looking down at 271.18. Weekly time frame showing a bit of that upper wick. If we do see further profit taking and consolidation on the next 3 days in the week, we are going to form a bearish reversal candlestick on the weekly here as well. But that remains to be seen. We did break key resistance, zooming out to see where we currently stand. We broke to make that, it was 286.68. 65, I should say. We broke that resistance. We are currently rejecting from it, but we're just looking at the all-time high up at 291.82. The highest close we have ever seen on the weekly was at 280.02. So we'll see if the bulls are able to see the highest close ever on the weekly time frame. But as of right now, I would put my resistance horizontal line at 280, where that highest close occurred. We have the candlesticks rejecting from the all-time high weeks. We have the rejection here multiple times, and we are currently rejecting from that level again, depending on how the next 3 days go. So it is going to be important to see how we close on the weekly time frame for Tesla, but the daily chart does indicate that consolidation is more likely than continuation in the short term. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow. Have the best night of your life.